How's it going? Greetings, people of YouTube. Basically, I'm bored. I'm gonna do a story using GIFs, like on Google Images. Anyways, let's just get to the story. Once upon a time, in a parallel dimension, unknown throughout time and space. Not like that. Unknown to many that do not understand its ways. A lone Charmander running around in circles, when suddenly something rapidly happened in between dimensions, and for a split moment everything lined up and everything became much more complex. Charmander had learned what marshmallows were and created his own s'more without any other things except for marshmallows. He thought they were very tasty. Then, while thinking about all the intriguing things about marshmallows, he realized there were no more. So he set out on a wonderful quest with his trusty sidekick, so he could find out what was the meaning behind all of this. Him and his trusty sidekick went together, put their heads together, and nodded at about the same time, and then they danced. But sadly, they had to depart from each other because they just kind of burst into the story way too fast. Now let's go to Harold. He stares in amazing awe as he realizes the meaning of life itself. After all those repeated days, after all the pointless efforts, after days, weeks, months of feeling like a zombie, wide-eyed and thoughtful, he thought of all the untapped potential in his brain. And it all came together when... Squirrels? Oh, sorry, we got sidetracked. Now back to the story. Being sidetracked is unacceptable. He then went to oh wait, no he didn't, never mind. Then we went to the villain side. The villain, Blar, decided he will make Fred rule the day when he set foot upon anything. When suddenly an alien life form appeared out of nowhere, and it wouldn't stop repeating the same gesture. How terrible. Anyways, George found the meaning of his nightmares. It was all because of them. Yep, that's right. It was the rabbits. It was their plan all along. Their constant shrieking, their strained faces, their large mouths, extensive size. Wait, I think I'm talking about something else here. Yeah, I know, whatever. Let's get that little train ball thing of thought and get it right back. Anyways, now let's start thinking about the people watching this, and the others. Those smart lab technicians. The aliens are what people assume to be aliens. The people that are just misunderstood. Oh, and the people that are just overly excited. You see, boys? When suddenly... Wait, where was I again? Now let's start devouring this story. No more silly business. Because it's Friday. Have fun. Eat cake. Have your evil laughter. Think about all the little things that create big things. But most of all, have fun. Now for a moment, let's just think about Luigi. Poor Luigi. Had to look for his brother. Why is his brother in every single game, even his own? Why is it always focused around him? Poor Luigi. In his own game, it wasn't all sunshines and rainbows and bright blue eyes. It wasn't easy. It was actually pretty terrifying. Oh, don't give me that smug face. Don't forget the mail and think positive. Believe that you can. If you have the willpower, if you know what to do, if you know what to say, you can accomplish anything. Go win that war. Think of all those opportunities. You can reach for your goals. It might not bonk you on the head and just kind of game over, but you can create anything. Have those new ideas. Just think about it. May not work the first 100 times, but just think about it. You might discover something new. You may have a great idea. It's true that you could embarrass yourself, or you could just learn something new. I mean, really, who knew? Everyone did. Everyone did. So smile every day. Don't think about the bad things of the day. Inspire yourself. Don't be that one guy left out that just kind of sits there the entire time. You don't have to worry. You don't have to care. Just smile. If there's something really noticeable about something, don't just stand around. I mean, you could make a difference. Don't lower your expectations. Don't make yourself seem crazy. Don't start the gossip. For Pete's sake, do not start it. You don't have to change every little thing. Put so much detail. Just don't throw your dreams away. Don't lead yourself into insanity. You're always gonna have those days where everything might be against you. Put on a smile. Keep moving forward. Be ready for anything. No, seriously, be ready for anything. Even ninjas. Walt Disney might not be there forever. Wait, he's actually dead, so yeah, he's gone. But he left his... Anyways, don't think of everyone as just so small compared to you. I mean, everyone tries. Don't be so grumpy in the morning. I mean, you woke up. Don't try and bust everything. Don't be pissed off. And think about what you have done. It's okay to give someone a hug. It's okay to like other people's comments. I mean, they said them. Unless it's just something ridiculous. Life may be rough, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. A lot of times, even on videos, people try so hard, yet it's just so bad. Hey, but sometimes it's just the best they got. And they'd be overjoyed over anything. Anything you do. Because honestly, you're pretty cool. I mean, you know, look like it to some. But some might do anything for you. After all, you are one of a kind. Your true friends would do anything for you. Even if they didn't like the way you looked. Others will just kinda shake their head and run off. They'd push over everyone, trying to get away. I mean, it's terrible. Some people think tweeting is just more friends online. It's just virtual friends. But I gotta tell you, that rectangle screen you're staring at, it goes around in circles. It's just a screen. I mean, it stays there. I mean, you might think it's such a big feat that you got so many followers. But honestly, what's the point? Are you making fun of yourself? Are you doing it for a reason? Are you doing it just because you can? Are you doing it because it's fun? Just to look at. I mean, before modern technology, people had a pretty good idea of what life was. Now people just kind of lay around. I mean, they don't have anything to do. While others are just repeatedly chasing after the thing that they've worked so hard for. Some people support others by just watching them. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just, do you watch them daily? How long do you just stare at them, at these pointless things? Just think about it. What's the point? Are you overreacting just to be funny? Are you asking stupid questions just to look different? I mean, you don't need that to be unique. Don't put life at a standstill trying and to be just look at others. Think about what they are doing. Think about how you just say whatever. You barely think about what you're doing. Sometimes some of you might just think too much. I mean, think about how it will affect others. Think about what it would do, how much drama it would cause. Think about how others view you. And then you can upload that video. You can click that on that website. You can send that picture, send that text, do whatever. Just try and make sure you choose the right choice. Because many times, not just now, in history, people have made the wrong choice. Whether they knew it or not. A lot of times they did. You don't want people to think you're just like them, making a choice, totally aware of the consequences. I mean, from this, I mean, constantly just grabbing my attention. Hands off. Look, I'm nothing. Hands off. I turn my phone off during school. I doubt very many people, if any, other than me, turn off their phone. It saves the battery. It also helps you resist the temptation to go check your email, check a text, call someone in class, anything. Send a picture, go on YouTube, go on Snapchat, Twitter, any of that stuff. Think about it. I mean, you're not supposed to be using it anyways. And no one can catch you if you're not doing it. You can stop right now. Just like it. Just next time you go to a public place that like you don't need to be on your phone, and you know no one's going to text you. No one should be texting you. Like at school or at work. Well, work might be a different story, but anyways, at school, I mean, who in the right mind would text someone in class? And, I mean, if someone does, that's pretty inconsiderate. I mean, your phone could get taken up. They're texting you. Maybe their teacher's fine with it, but they don't know if your teacher is. They could text you, and when you try and frantically turn off your phone, the teacher sees. $15 later. Think about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you liked, like, comment, whatever. Maybe I could do more of this in the future. See you guys.